This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show on SABC3. Welcome to Espresso in the Kitchen. Now, we're cooking with lemons today. Earlier, I mentioned when life gives you lemons, you just make anything that you can, I guess, from lemons. And you hire Chef Chart to come and join you to make lemon curd.
Absolutely. Why not? If
Why
not,
not?
absolutely. Lemon curd is just one of those sweet, decadent, creamy, voluptuous, but rather tart little toppings that you can use
Ooh,
for just
and
about
anything, really.
Absolutely.
Listen, it normally looks so hard to make. I mean, I can't imagine it. You kind of just get it ready-made, or you go to a restaurant and have it.
Absolutely, yes, you can get it all ready-made, etc. But it's so simple. You get some wonderful ingredients, just throw them together. It's your basic ingredients you always have at home. Pop them together onto a double boiler, a little bit of butter just to preserve it. In a fridge, you got it for 2 weeks.
You
How
make it
simple!
sound so easy, Chef Chart.
It is, absolutely.
Enlighten me.
Right, in terms of ingredients, what have we got? A little bit of caster sugar.
Why do
Then-
you use the salted caster sugar?
Well, the sugar's a lot finer,
Right.
as opposed to sort of your granular sugar. So
Right,
it just
right,
sort of
right.
dissolves a lot quicker, a lot
okay.
easier there. Lovely free-range egg yolks there, lovely depth of colour because it's
What
also
did you do
gonna
with the
sort of
whites?
affect them. The whites, keep those, make meringues with them. You can
Or
use
like
them for
the cake we
baking.
made earlier.
Absolutely, there
was
we
yummy.
go. So that's going to be mixed together. Lemon juice, obviously the key ingredient, and then the lemon zest. Really important that lemon zest, when you take it off, take the yellow bit, not the white bit, the pith, because that actually tastes very bitter.
I've learned this.
So literally one scraping of your zester.
Okay.
Got that? Remember
I've got
that?
it, I've got it.
Excellent. Right,
I'm all
so
clued up.
we're going to go in sugar. Go on, you arm yourself with that whisk, and I want you to whisk all of that together.
Chef Chart makes it look amazing.
Right.
Of course, this is really hard to do eventually. Huh? Look at
Right,
that.
so go on, work that around. Remember, it's all about the wrist action, so keep working
Wrist
that.
action.
If you feel the rest of your body jiggling, you're doing it too vigorously. All right, so just take it very gently, just work that in the wrist.
I
And
love
just keep
how you
working
go,
it there.
when
There
the
we go.
rest of your body moves, you're doing it too vigorously.
Oh, we could say, other parts, but anyway, we'll get into that. Right, so that's your egg yolks and your sugar into there, and then I'm just going to pour very carefully, and you start whisking it in a little
Okay,
bit of
this is
lemon
going to
juice.
make things a lot easier. So lemon juice in there to make our lemon zest. If you just tuned in, we're making and cooking with lemons and making it all heavenly in our espresso kitchen this morning.
There we go. Just keep bringing all that together. Right, that's all sort of slackens very slightly. The rest
the
of that can
lemon
go in.
juice smells
And then go on with
amazing.
your lovely bit of lemon zest. You could do sort of a bit of a lime, or lemon and lime
Now-
as well. You could really play around with that.
Chef Chart, I've got some advice for you on the lemon zest.
Oh, have
Make
you?
sure that you scrape only the layer on the top. You don't want to get into the white bits because that gives it a bitter taste. Only the top layer. Did I do
There we
that
go.
wrong?
You did it amazingly well. Now, we're popping that onto a double boiler. Now, that double boiler is obviously placed in a pan above some boiling water.
Right.
But where the base of it actually doesn't
Touch
touch
the...
the water there.
Okay,
You're
cool.
so intelligent.
No, I'm learning every day.
I'm so impressed. Right.
On my Feel Good
anyway,
Breakfast Show.
You move
Okay.
along, and then what happens is, as you start whisking it, so it gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker.
It smells
so
good.
this is one we did earlier, as we say.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep whisking that until you get
So
the sort
it
of...
gets thicker as you
Absolutely.
mix
So
it.
what's going to happen now is your eggs are actually starting to cook through.
Okay.
And that's what's thickening it. But then you've got the lovely citrus there. Now that's
Right.
tightening up as well. So it's all working together. And this is what we call sort of the ribbon stage. As you can see, as my whisk
Goes
whisks through,
yes.
you can see this lovely little trail
Ribbons.
behind
I
it.
see ribbons, trails.
And then just to start finishing that off there, taking little knobs of butter, one at a time,
Okay.
and just keep whisking those in. So you can just pop a couple
I will.
in for me as you
I'll
go.
do it for luck. There we go.
But what's really important now is be careful, because now you've got your two different animal fats. You've got your butter and your egg yolks.
Right.
And it could split. So
Make sure you
each
keep
little
stirring.
each little piece is completely
Can I do one
melted
more?
first.
There we go.
Make sure each piece is melted first as you go through before you're adding the next one.
All right.
And that's the sort of the basic rule of doing that beautiful, lovely, sweet, but
Listen,
tart.
this looks amazing
Lemon
already.
curd.
So I see the boil under it. And what did you call it? A double boiler?
Double boiler, bain-marie, there's all
Right.
sorts of funny names
Or
for it.
steaming? No?
No, not steaming. Steaming, you
okay.
actually need the actual steam. You want to captivate that.
right.
All we need to do is the heat here. So
Right.
just very gently
I always
warms it
say
up.
similar to chocolates almost, where you
It's
have
exactly
a
the
little
same.
bit. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Okay.
because you don't want too high a temperature here. You don't want a direct heat, because you're going to get those eggs to scramble. You don't want a sort of a scrambled egg that's full of lemon and sugar, right? Here we go.
No, but-
that's what you end up with, Alana, if you're not very careful.
But before we even continue, Chef Chart, let's take a look at how we created this so far.
Whisk together egg yolks and sugar, then add lemon juice and zest. Place bowl over simmering water and whisk until thickened. Remove from heat and stir in butter until melted. Lay cling wrap over surface of curd to prevent skin from forming. Store in the fridge until ready to use.
And our keyword for today is curd. curd to 33728. What would I have curd with, Chef?
So that's so well. You could have it, you could put it on top of little cakes, but what I've got for you today is, how's this, freshly made scones that just sort of
some
pop
lovely
apart.
scones.
You could put butter if you're me, but I know you've got such an elegant figure, you've got to look after yourself.
No, butter,
We've got to
we
look
love
after you. And just take a dollop of that. It will firm up, pop into a jar, keeps in your fridge for about 2 weeks in a lovely tight jar. But
See, that's how we do
how's
it.
that?
So I'm going to exchange the whisk for a beautiful
it's a good parting
little
gift.
Look at that, lemon curd on my beautiful scone, like I call it.
Scone.
I know, Zola
Scone.
told me it's not a scone, it's a scone.
It's a
But
scone, there we go.
The keyword for today is curd to 33728. I'm going to take a taste of this. Kat, where are you?
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.